My name is Mr.Grub! Quiet down, you goofsters! I'm Mr. Grub, and I'm here to talk to you about sexual intercourse. If you try to have sex without following my explicit instructions, you will die. Hey, you're this plant. Your penis can break. That is how indeed you pleasure a precious stone. Jack Ruby.
Never eat vagina.
What are you, Batman? What is it, Limes? Who thinks they're faster than me? It's all yours.
Thank you.
Never forget I can do that.
It felt like it went everywhere, but it's nowhere.
You are ready to open yourself up to the arcane arts. I like her the most. Wear a condom, keep it in your pants, don't do the horizontal dance. Most of you forgot this character existed. So did I. But Mr. Grub, what's chlamydia feel like this? Oh. I have notes. First of all, I know a Phyrexian when I see it. Merging human and machine, organics and mechanisms, I don't like it. Curious about the body situation. Yes, I've seen possessions before. I fought a lich, but I don't like that machines are doing it now. Also, you wrote E=MC² incorrectly in your video. Therefore, the only diversity requirement this fulfills is the first dumbass to get into college. I rest my case.
Owned.
Humpy Dumpy had a great fall. Humpy Dumpy had a great fall. Humpy Dumpy's wiener fell clean off. Sorry, should we put it in binary?
Have you looked at her paddle?
Oh, that's awesome. Yo, this is my dog right here. You want a vaporous mist to seep from your nethers, pulling you ever closer to being the heir to the Emerald Throne? Use protection.
Spork is fixed. They all ended up getting fixed.
Okay.
Why is his face like that then?
Why is his face?
I have some notes. First up, I like your cultist robes. Number 2, I enjoyed that you looked at humanity decaying into nothingness through a pandemic and thought, time to save the dogs. Number 3, thank you for sharing your harem of decaying canine sex pests with us. It truly was a delight. However, none of them was a Cerberus, so I am not impressed. 4th question. Why not put your pillow at your feet instead of sleeping the wrong way? We do not have a thing for yourself on our hands. I like looking at Spork because I know for a fact no gods made that creature. This was merely the folly of humanity, which I can definitely get behind. You are solid, maybe. All eyes on me! Now my name is Mr. Grub. Now just because your regular teacher isn't here doesn't mean you get to goof off. I demand respect. Sex is like riding a roller coaster. Seems fun at first, but if you're not tall enough, you will lose a head. Which one is up to you? Raise your hand when you're talking to me. Drop that hand. I'm glad you asked, for I have a few notes. 1, your body is extremely stiff, as though you no longer own the rights to your own bones. As someone who has been possessed, I've grown beyond that weakness. I see that lacking in you. I actively have a staph infection. I'm unfortunately unhappy with how you misspelled it. 2, you did a video essay in person. There are many ways to capture light. I choose the orb or the amulet, but you could have at least done so through video. Minus points. I do like that you have minions. That's very important for rising up and starting something new and rearranging the stars for the way of the old ones. However, solving arguments? No. You must submit to chaos. Also, I didn't like that you cut off their argument about circumcision. They tried to circumcise me, but it didn't take. So I wanted to see where that went. All in all, B-.
It didn't take?
It didn't take.
It happened.
There's no me in urethra.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Grub!
I saw this coming.
Abandon your gods, for it is time to take the test, which I've been told you've already done. So I'm gonna grade them using the knowledge of my noggin bestowed on me by the ancient ones. That's right, little fella. I'm talking about the great old one, Cadley Hoo Hoo from the sunken city of Riley, giving me all the knowledge I require. I know what awaits me, which is why I approach my living years with reckless abandon. Oh. Who's the jokester? Throwing pencils!
I just dropped it.
No back talk! Ain't no goddamn way you didn't cheat on this test. Cause you got it correct, that is 12. Oh. The age I was when I sold my soul to the Great One. I'm sorry, I beg your unbelievable pardon, but maybe one of us made a deal with a Sumerian trickster god to remain young forever until the day I get taken to the depths.
What's even in that case?
Birds! Alright, cause look, cause I'll tell you how many freckles are on the ass of a werewolf, but there ain't no f***ing way you knew that there was 12 points on an icosahedron. Correct, but I will kill you. I won't judge you, but you will have to answer to Jesus. This feel so far? Oops, which sounds a lot like oops, cause you're getting this wrong. I didn't go to college. College came to me in the form of a vision, which I was given by the ancient ones. That's right, the old gods. They have recognized me for my power, and I will return the favor by sacrificing each and every one of you to the idol that I found in the deeps. You didn't know who Anthony was, so I don't have a snowball's chance in f***ing hell. That's true. It's correct, ain't no f***ing way you knew that. We got Shane Top.
Yeah.
Looking like a bottom to me.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's true.
Beelzebub is the Lord of Flies. You are, in fact, the Lord of Lies. Ooh. I will remember this. Neck, back, pussy, crack. When all four unite and the stars align, your death will come. Next up. I love that. Chance MC Gravy. I love your DJ name. Ain't no f***ing way you knew that.
Oh, I knew it.
Ain't no f***ing way you knew this. Oh, there ain't no f***ing way you knew this. -1 to the live. I'm not stupid! I know what this is, because I was one of the cool kids when I was your age, so don't think I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, you're having a laugh at the sub, smoking your cigarettes, robbing a liquor store, and you speed out across state lines. You get halfway to Reno, and all of a sudden you and your accomplices betray each other, and you gotta try to fight to the death with your bare hands in the Nevada desert. You leave their bodies to rot for the vultures, carrying only a dark secret with you. You are correct. I also would have accepted Stone Cold Steve Atlanta. But this works just fine. Steve Albany is right out. Abandon both your gods and your dreams!
No!
For Mr. Grub is back!
Gosh.
Who's the jokester? No vaping in class!
It's my inhaler.
Oh, I don't care what you call it, Missy. We did all that in my day, too. Cigs, weed, heroin, cocaine, meth. Hell, I'm high as on PCP right now. Tripping balls, homie. I'm Mr. Grub, substitute teacher extraordinaire, and also delver into the depths of the void. I look at people like you and say, main, more like auxiliary, got 'em. Abandon your gods and your hopes if you wish to have a conversation with me, for I have seen Nyarlathotep of the many faces, and I know a trickster when I see one. That's what you say. I was prepared for this moment. My mother was a bitch, but you have no way of knowing that. I know how y'all think, trying to pull a fast one over on the sub, starting small. The next thing you know, you've shorted out the American housing market. 100. Woo! The number of demons that torture you in the pit for lying.
Oh, God.
All right. Don't you backsass me, talking fire hydrant. I know your games. I'm glad you asked me, Ian. Perfect. So first of all, your appearance makes me uncomfortable because Larry David and I have beef. Your front bulge also makes me extremely uncomfortable because I know what slosh is about in there. That is a blood pouch because I know a Dhampir when I see one. That is right, a vampire half-turned. Ability to walk in the day. However, you still must sustain yourself on blood. However, I also sustain myself entirely off of root vegetables in order to become closer to Mother Gaia. Gaia, the earth. That includes garlic. Therefore, your daughter, being a quarter vampire, will not be able to attend this school safely. And no, I will not invite her in or you.
I hear you. I'm just saying that I didn't approach this with as much aggression as you did.
Well, maybe I'd be a little more chill if I was one of the few you offered a drink. Think I've never messed around on the dark web and run an illegal betting ring? I've dealt with plenty of people who didn't pay me. Judgment begins from birth, and I will weigh your heart against the weight of a feather. Silver, the only thing that can kill a werewolf. You shove it straight up its asshole and out its mouth. Then you let it bleed out for a month.